who is your ideal client? Like the people that are out there. If you were talking to, and you were a billboard right now, and you're talking to a group of people that are experiencing something bad by the insurance industry related to whatever it is, it's addiction or mental health, who is that ideal client that should be calling you?
So I have focused my practice, not exclusively, but focused my practice primarily on addiction and mental health issues over the last 10 years. So I think I can provide a pretty valuable service to families who are in crisis, who have a family member with an addiction or mental health problem, and they're in treatment and they're trying to get help for it. And typically, these programs that service this community, the programs cost anywhere between $800 to $1,200 a day. And when you're a family member, when you've got a father and your kid has an addiction issue, you're going to pay that, right? Mm-hmm. This isn't a discretionary service, and I'm one of only a handful of lawyers in the country who are specifically looking for this kind of case, of families in crisis who are looking for insurance coverage for mental health and chemical dependency.
Yeah. So if someone, one of their loved ones, right, or themselves, they need addiction treatment.
Right.
They're going through a problem, whether they're suffering from opiate addiction or benzodiazepine, whatever the different addiction is that they're suffering from. Even if they haven't got to the rehab yet, right? Could they reach out to you as assistance, someone as a resource? Because I know that you have personal experience, life experience to help them, because a lot of people don't know where to start. And the advertising and stuff that goes on with some of these facilities, it's outrageous. I mean, they really see a lot. There's some strange stuff out there. It's almost like the marketing for it is you don't know where you can end up. Is that something that you also do, that you encourage, I guess, is reach out to you as the resource, and some of the facilities, whether these insurance policies will cover at this particular place? How does that work?
The short answer is yes. I can be of assistance. You mentioned personal issues. I am the father of 3 girls, all of whom have had issues of one sort or another. And I'm not just a lawyer with these services. I've been a customer. So I have some familiarity with the programs. I have some familiarity with the kinds of services. I am not a substitute for an educational consultant. That's a whole different niche of professional, and they actually visit all of these types of programs and work with parents to locate the best program for their loved one. But I do work with educational consultants to try to improve the odds that their clients, in some cases mutual clients, get insurance coverage, because this is life changing. I worked with parents who have cashed in their 401ks and gotten second and third mortgages to pay for their child's care. And it's the right economic decision, right? This is why they made their money. They made their money to take care of their family, and their family needs this sort of service. The incredibly frustrating thing for them is they look at this and they say, but I'm also paying for health insurance, and why am I not getting help from the health insurance? And the earlier you involve me or somebody like me in that process, the better your odds at getting health insurance, at least some sort of assistance.
They need that kind of help.
I think so.
Yeah, and you also, so not only do you know some of the different facilities, you know how the different insurance companies, how they're going to start, or how they're going to react, how they're going to respond to claims being made, but you also know some of these other resources, like I think you just said, like the consultants that people can reach out to. Do you know some of those in the industry that you're able to?
I do.
Yeah. See, I mean, listen, you are the first, stop resource. Someone's going through this experience, whether they're already in the facility or they're about to go to a facility, or they're trying to figure out where to go or what to do, they can reach out to someone like you, and then you can kind of help them quarterback. Hey, here's a good consultant, it's trustworthy, they've done a very good job, they can direct you to these different facilities, and then you can also explain to them these are some of the variables that are going to happen, and how hopefully you get them to the right place that's going to actually be reimbursed by these health insurance companies.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
That's the So in 2016, I lost my youngest daughter, and through reasons that have nothing to do with mental health. But that was also the year I started my private practice, my solo practice. And the last time she came to my office, we talked about this area. And at that point, this is probably 85 to 90% of what I do now. At that point, it wasn't. It was less than that. Mm-hmm. And we had a long talk about spending my professional time focusing on this community. And she was all for it. And the fact is, that is another reason I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Because my daughter wanted me to.
Yeah. And I know how much you cared about her, and
Yeah.
still care about her.
Yeah.